Hello everyone, welcome back to Uprising AI, and today is a very exciting topic that we will be covering, which is the Midjourney Style Tuner. It is always a time of excitement when you see a notification next to the announcements channel on Midjourney, and that's exactly what happened this time. This is one of the best updates on Midjourney so far, which will allow you to work so much more accurately, and it allows so many options for you to use. I'll just get right to it. We'll first have a look at what the announcement says. It says, hey everyone, we're going to test V1 of our Midjourney Style Tuner today. So, of course, what is the Style Tuner? The Style Tuner lets you make your own Midjourney style. Incredible. This is something that we all obviously use. We make our own styles using prompts, but you will see how this is a lot different from that and how it will make your work so much more convenient. Even though we call it a style, it's a bit more than that. Of course, exactly what it says. It's really controlling the personality of the model, and it influences everything from colors to character details. You can optimize specifically around a single prompt or setting, including non-square aspect ratios, image plus text prompts, and raw mode. So basically, this is applicable to everything. So how do I use it? Type tune and then a prompt. Select how many base styles you want to generate, etc. etc. See, for right now, if I just go on blabbering, you will not understand what this is. So what we will do is we will directly show you how this works. So first of all, this is one example and we will be discussing that later on. So first of all, you go to your Midjourney bot, you just put in tune. Now it's asking you to put a prompt. So here you have to input what kind of a filter, what kind of a style do you want to create. So one thing I've been struggling a lot when using Midjourney is basically when I'm trying to make anime images. There are a lot of type of anime images, and basically every time I'm trying to make a video where I want a consistent anime style, somehow or the other, every time I create a new image, even with the same seed value, the animation style is not the same. So let's see if we can try and fix that while using the style tuner. So I'll just say anime style images. Very simple. I'm going to take simple examples so that it's easier for you to understand what this does, and just press enter. So now it says create a style tuner. Create a shareable style tuner based on your prompt to customize the style of your images. Prompt anime style images. Style directions. Now we will choose 16 because I feel 16 is enough. I'll show you what this 16, 32, 64, 128 means. Of course, the more style tuners you have, the more style directions you have, the closer your final style code will be to what you actually desire, but we don't really need that. I think 16 is more than enough. You can choose between default mode and raw mode. Raw mode basically means that Midjourney will take your prompt more literally. We will go with default mode and we'll hit submit. It says approximate cost. So it's telling you that Midjourney will cost, this will cost 0.15 fast start GPU credits on Midjourney to make these 16 style directions, but trust me, it's totally worth it. So we'll just hit submit, and I'll also show you that this changes every time you change. So if it's 32, it's 0.3. If it's 64, it'll be 0.6. It's basic math. So for 16 style directions, 0.15 fast hour of GPU credit. So let's just hit submit. It says, are you sure? Good that it's asking me. And once you hit submit, 32 out of your 32 jobs are being processed. Now you must be confused. Style direction says 16. We did not choose 32. Then why is it saying 32 out of 32 jobs? You will see it. The images are being processed. The whole process can seem a little complicated, but I can assure you that once you watch this tutorial, it will be very easy for you to understand how to do this, and you will be addicted because I am hooked to this feature. It is such a lovely feature to have on Midjourney. So let's just wait for Midjourney to process these 32 jobs, and then I will divulge more information about what these jobs are and what it is trying to do. And as I was about to take a break, it already says that the style tuner is ready. So now, as you can see, it says style tuner ready. Your custom style tuner has finished generating. You can now view, share, and generate styles here. You see this link, you click on it, visit site. Midjourney Style Tuner V1. This page was created for the following prompt: anime style images. There are two ways to fine tune the aesthetic. Now you can see there are two options: compare two styles at a time, pick your favorites from a grid. So if you choose pick your for some reason the images have not turned up, guys. I'll just hit refresh and see what the problem is. Just give me a second. Yeah, I think it's a problem with my internet connection. I'll just fix it real quick. Yeah, they started coming. I'm so sorry. So we're back into it, and now you have two options: compare two styles at a time or pick your favorites from a grid. So now when you choose compare two styles at a time, Midjourney will give you a 1 versus 2 option. Now this is where that 16 directions comes into play, that you will have 16 choices. You can either choose image 1 or you can choose image 2, or you can also choose the blank square in the middle, and that suggests that you did not like either of the two image sets that you got. What will this do? Basically making these selections. Suppose I like this anime style, I like this anime style. This is just an example. I like this anime style. So I will be making selections from 1 to 16, and based on my choices, Midjourney will create the style tuner for me depending on the choices I made. So this is one way of doing it, by comparing two styles at a time. The second way is pick your favorites from a grid. Some people might find this to be much more convenient because here you have so many options simply put in front of you. It's just one option again that you can choose two from. So for every 4 images here you can choose 2. So instead of showing you all the results, it's just showing you 1 result per grid. So I really find the compare 2 styles at a time much better. So now let's see if we can create an anime style which is going to be consistent for any and every prompt we get. So looking at the first 2 images, it's not exactly what I'm trying to look for. We'll come back to it. This is definitely not what I'm looking for. This is too artsy and too watercolory. This is again not, this is something that I am looking forward to. So I'll make a selection here. So make sure if you don't like any of the images, guys, you select this central box here, the gray box. Coming to this one, again, not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I like this art style, so I'll make a selection on this side. Again, this one, I like this. I seem to be moving towards the dark direction, but I think that's fine as long as I have to show you what it exactly does. Again, no selection, no selection. Maybe we can add a little bit of this twist to our image, so we'll select this. Again, this is more inclined towards the kind of images I have in mind, so we'll select that. Again, this is 2-story bookish, nice designs, but I don't want it. No, oh sorry, I did select this. Just making sure that I've not missed out on any. So far so good. Out of these 2, this is amazing, but again, we can't use it right now. The keyword here is right now. I'll tell you what it means. So we've made 5 selections. 5 out of 16 questions answered. So what we have done is, out of all the 16 options that we had, in 9 of those options, we felt that the kind of work we're looking for, the kind of tuner we're looking for, those images were not appropriate, but the 5 that we have selected are appropriate. So now you must be wondering, is 5 a good number? So we'll jump right back into Discord for a second, go back to the Midjourney announcement, and it says most guides, mods recommend selecting 5 to 10 styles, but any number works, even 1 number would work. But 5 to 10 styles is the perfect number to choose from. So now let's read these options before getting into the technicalities of this feature. After clicking submit, it will show you estimated GPU time, which we've discussed. We've discussed this point as well. Go to the style tuner page and select the styles you strongly like to make your own, which we just did in the 16 images that turned up. Most guides and mods recommend selecting 5 to 10. Use codes like, now this part, we'll be coming to this next up. So we will jump back into our style tuner page, which is right here. Now at the bottom of the page, as you can see, it has given me this prompt, style, and the code followed by it. Now I'll show you something very cool. See, the moment you make a selection, another selection, the image changes, the code changes. Once I'm back to this, the code comes back to this. So we will be getting into that, but for now, let's try this. Imagine anime style images, style, and just copy this prompt. You jump back into Discord, and Imagine, let's try to make some character. Let's go with something like Goku, because the kind of images we've selected, I think it'll be really nice. So let's just say Goku, anime style images. It has copied the whole thing, including the prompt that I gave at the start. You may or may not use this, so I will show you both the variations. So first we will go with this. Let me just first make sure that my fast stars are enabled. Yes, I can get a little stingy at times. Just made sure that I have my fast stars enabled. Imagine Goku, followed by the complete prompt and the style code, and we hit enter. And I'll also make the second variation without the prompt and just the code to see how different the two images will be. And again, I was about to say let's wait, but I think Midjourney is in my favor today and it is starting to create the images. I'll also show you the difference these styles can make, and there's a lot more to cover, guys. I'm so excited. It's like I'm a child right now who's very excited to explain to their parents they discovered something new. It's just like that. Look at those images that are turning up. My God. I actually have a dearth of words right now, but I don't know what exactly to say. These images look absolutely stunning. This is so good. And as you can see, the style code, the style tuner has worked on the second set as well, but not as much as the first set, which also included the prompt. So I like both of them a lot, but the first one is actually stellar. Now let's just compare this image to the styles that we selected on the style tuner page. So these are the 4 images that Midjourney generated on our first attempt. Now we will jump back and see. Again, look, this additional element was added. Dark, again dark, grungy, again menacing dark, and I can clearly see that all of these images have been imbibed into that code when I used it with this prompt. Now just to make sure that this style tuner works perfectly, we will be testing it out with other prompts as well. We will try to keep it very simple so that it's easier to basically complement each other and compare the two. So let's just put in something else. Let's just go Wonder Woman this time. If you're a follower of the channel, I'm pretty sure are already aware of the fact that we're obsessed with superheroes. We love them, you love them. So we will cater to the same. Sorry, my bad. Anime style images, and we press enter. Now it should create a similar version of the Wonder Woman. The image is being generated. Let's see. I'm very excited, guys. This is really exciting for me. Wow, just wow. You can already see that it is going into the same direction. This will allow us to make so much more consistently than we otherwise can. Look at this, guys. Now we have an anime Wonder Woman which has the exact same style as this image and the ones we selected. This is absolutely brilliant. So now that we've already learned how to make these style tuners, let's just jump back into the announcement and see what more there is to it, because still there is a lot that we need to discuss. Use codes like imagine cat style code. Code refers to the number, this number, this number. So it's basically telling you to try simple things first so that you get an idea if you're getting what you're looking for. If not, you can still go back to the style tuner page and you can keep making changes and changes again and again till you find the right fit for your images. So remember, you can make tons of styles with a single style tuner. Now this is the catch. Now we will not be discussing permutation combination in detail, but what basically this means is that now that this style tuner has been created, it will stay there forever. It's not going to go away. And you can come back to this style tuner. How? Again, I'll tell you how you can come back to this style tuner. You can come back to this style tuner You can make changes to your selection. Let's just choose this image. We'll go the opposite route this time. We went very dark in the first one, we'll go very light in the second one. This image, we're going into the polar opposite. I think this will make it drift away a little bit, so we'll just leave that. Make this selection, leave that, leave this as well. This was my favorite, which I was very sad not to use, which I can this time. So see, we have changed the selections that we made in the first go. We have now selected different images, and now see, 6 out of 16 questions answered, and there is a fresh code at the bottom of the page. The prompt remains the same, but the code changes. So what does this mean? We will copy the code, we will go back to Discord, we will go back to our Midjourney bot, and we will enter the same prompt as we did in the first try, which is Goku. And we will create the image of Goku using the same style tuner with a different style tuner code. There is a difference between the two. The style tuner is anime style images. The style tuner code is the code given to us at the bottom of the page once we select the images we like. So you can already see that using just 16 directions we are able to do so much. Just imagine the number of things you can do once you have 128 directions, 64 directions. That is a lot to choose from, and that will allow so much more consistency and the accuracy. And as I speak, my images are almost done, and just have a look at this, guys. This is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love these images. There's so much in tune with the selections that I made on my style tuner page, and just compare it to the first two. I'll just remove these images from here so that you can directly compare the two without any distractions. Just compare the two. It's the same prompt, it's the same style tuner, but the codes are different, and take a look at how different and vivid these two images are. Absolutely stunning. I am completely amazed by it, and trust me when I say this, this is going to be the favorite feature of a lot of people going forward. And we're still not done. There's still a little bit more to discuss. We'll go back to the announcement, and now it says you can generate random style codes via -- style random without a style tuner. So let's try this as well. We'll go back to our Midjourney bot. We'll use the same prompt for consistency, -- style random. It has chosen a random style. Now you must be wondering if this is a style that I have made. No. It is one of the many styles that have been created by users of Midjourney, and let's see, I can already see it is something very different. It's something very interesting, and it's completely different from what I was making earlier. Oh, this Goku looks angry. But see, what does this do? This allows you to discover different types of filters, I'd say, style tuners, and if you come across any that you like, you can just copy paste this code and you can save it forever, and you can make as many images of this kind using that style tuner. The accuracy that your work will have going forward is going to change dramatically in a positive direction. It's going to be incredible. Look at how different these three images are from each other, using different style codes from different style tuners. The first two are from the same style tuner, but the last one is from a different style tuner. It's absolutely bang on amazing. So let's jump back into the announcement and see what more we have to discover. You can combine multiple codes via style code 1, code 2. Now this is something that I haven't tried so far, and I have two drastically different codes that I can choose from. So I'll just copy this code. I will remix this, and I will do just what it says, style code 1 -- code 2, and submit. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a lot of more amazement, guys. You can see the excitement, you can actually hear the excitement in my voice, and this is just so incredible. The images are being created, and I can already get a sense of how it's trying to merge the two styles together. So you have infinite number of options that you can explore, experiment, There's so much that I'm at a loss of words right now, that I don't even know how to explain this. Just have a look at this. Oh my god, this is so amazing. It has combined the art style of these images and these images, and look at the output. It is absolutely incredible, guys. So now we have created 3 styles using 2 styles from the same style tuner, and we still have so many more options. Now, one thing where I really think this can be very useful is that you go to the style tuner page, and suppose there are 2 images that you like, left and right both. Of course, you cannot make selections on both sides. You can try it from the grid if it gives you the option. So what you can do is you can make selections on the left, you can make selections on the right, you can get 2 different codes. You can come back to Discord and you can just combine the 2 using this. It's as simple as that. It's pretty amazing. There's nothing much that I have to say myself because it's just speaking for itself. So let's just jump back into the announcement and see what's left. You can use stylize to control the strength of your style code. Of course, just like the normal stylize that we use, you can use that here as well. You can take any style code you see and get the style tuner page for it by putting it at the end of this URL. So guys, this does not work for random generated codes. So we will test this out. We will just go here, copy this first. We will go back to Safari. We will paste this here and let's just copy this code itself. Copy this code, you put it here, hit enter. Midjourney loads this page and it will also show you the selections that were made to create that code. So what does this tell you? It is basically allowing you to make your own codes from style tuners generated by anyone and everyone. So this style tuner that I have created, the anime style images, any of you can use the same just by using the URL that is here, just entering the code that is at the bottom of this page. And you can use my style tuner, you can use these images however you want. This is so amazing. This allows you so much more flexibility and it allows the community to come together in such a beautiful way. This is amazing. So let's just jump back to Discord. It says using the style tuner URL that someone else made does not cost any fast hours. So I took my fast hours, I created this style tuner. You guys, if you're using my style tuner, you don't have to pay with those fast GPU credits because the style tuner is created already. All you have to do is just go make selections according to what you like, just copy the code and use the prompt, and there you have it. We have an unlimited supply of style tuner codes to choose from. Please note, styles are optimized for your prompt and may not always transfer as intended to other prompts. Cat style may act unexpectedly for cities, but a cat style should transfer to a dog. So basically what it's trying to tell you is, now I wanted to make anime style characters. It may work well with, it should work rather, not may well, it should work with other characters that I'm trying to make, be it anime, non-anime, any human character or maybe an animal character that can get that anime style, it may work for. But if I'm trying to make a landscape, if I'm trying to make a cityscape architecture, it might not work for the same. It says might not. We will give it a test. We will go back to our chat and I think I'll try the first one. It's so dark. I absolutely love it. We will copy this. You come back here, imagine, let's just say, not a cyberpunk city. I think that'll mess up the style tuner. Let's just say Athens. It's one of the most beautiful cities there is, and I would love to try this code right there. Athens, anime style images, and press enter. Now let's see if we will get, I missed the S in Athens. I still think it will understand what I'm trying to say, but let's see if this code can transfer properly into an image. I think I messed up. It's making a person. I'll also tell you why once I test it properly with the right spelling of Athens. Actually, this will work in our favor only, guys. This will allow us to understand this even better. So let's just say City of Athens. Let's just make it very clear. City of Athens, anime style images. This is clearly not the City of Athens here because of course I misspelled it and I did not specify city. I think it's picked on some name that is Ethan, I don't know. Or maybe one of the reasons why it is giving us a character here is because all the images that we selected on the style tuner had a character inside it. So it's similar to what basically using image URLs in your prompt does. Midjourney picks on things that are common in those images and creates it for you as well. But my thesis goes away right above this as I enter city of Athens. Now this exactly does not look like Athens, but the art style and the anime style I think has been captured pretty well. But again, it's of no use if we cannot actually make what we're trying to look for. So just keep that in mind. What I would suggest is that if you want, like in this example, if you were to just make architecture, cities, just change it right here. While making the style tuner, instead of saying anime style images, you can just say anime style cityscape. Make selections accordingly, and then you have one more style tuner that you can specifically use for cities, architecture, etc. Let's jump back and see if we have everything covered by now or if there's something left. Please share your favorite codes and even style tuner URLs on style tuner #style-tuner and let us know what you think in ideas and features. Let's just take a look. People have been sharing their style tuners. So this channel per se is gonna have so much for you, so much for you to experiment with. You might end up finding your favorite codes in here. So now we will wrap it up by taking another look. I'm so fascinated by this that I just have to create something else. So instead of Goku, we'll try making something else. I'm a little confused. Let's make a cyborg. Again, it's still a pretty open prompt. I was also trying it with Robert Downey Jr. As you can see, it did catch on some elements, but of course it has turned Robert Downey Jr. into an anime character, which I honestly feel is a good thing, because that is what we want. We want consistency in our images, and I did not want it to look like Robert Downey Jr.'s exact copy. So let's just see what it does when we put cyborg. Is cyborg enough of a word to make changes to the images? Let's see. Beautiful images, guys. It has cybernetic armor. The character has cybernetic armor. You may not say it is completely a cyborg, but again, it is keeping in mind all the images that we selected while making these style codes and merging those style code selections with the prompt that we made. And all in all, I would say it's an amazing output. So great, guys. And with that, we will be wrapping up this tutorial. And before we head out, we will be showing you a showcase of the images that we made using these style tuners, and I will leave the style tuner code, the URL, in the description so that if any of you likes it, you can use it. Feel free to comment your own in the comments below so that I can also take a look at the things you've made. And let's take a look at these images first. With that, we come to the end of this tutorial. This was one of the most fun tutorials that I've done so far. I really enjoyed doing this, and probably I will be sharing one guide very soon where I will be making custom style tuners for you guys to choose from. They will be very different. There will be anime images, photographic images, art images, and you can just choose and you can use those style tuners for your own artwork. Let me do the hard work and you can enjoy the same. And with that, we will be headed out today. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more.